Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us this morning. There'll be some more beeps as people enter a few minutes late, but we want to just, we've got a short session packed filled with information, so we wanted to stay on track and not take too much of your time. First, some housekeeping. We are going to mute everyone and we'll have a Q&A at the end. So please unmute yourself. Then if you have questions, you can also enter things into the chat if you've got a question as we go along. And as you might have gotten a pop-up on your window, your screen, we are recording this session so that we'll be able to post it later for anyone who missed it. So first, some introductions. I'm Christy Brown, CEO of OneSource Center, and joining to help with this presentation also are Beth Yantek, Membership Coordinator, and Amanda Barker, our Director of Consulting Services. And I believe that we might have a few companies that we're working with some of the benefits that we're talking about online with us also, and hopefully they'll be here at the end to help answer any questions. So for those of you who may not be familiar with us, we are our community's nonprofit resource center. So we provide consulting services on a wide range of topics, everything from strategic planning to board development, business planning, coaching, executive search, and more. So we also have a common goods store with a furniture bank of high quality, gently used furniture, and a marketplace full of donated brand new retail products. Additionally, we have several professional development opportunities, capacity building workshops, multi-session leadership development programs, and custom training offerings. So as a resource center, we're just here to help. We believe that nonprofits, all of you, should have the resources you need to fulfill your missions. So our work is to support all of you to do your best work. We did a needs assessment last year, and we also conducted some focus groups. We have an advisory council, all providing input so that we can better serve you, the nonprofits on the ground, all of you who are making our community stronger. So responding to what we heard, we developed some additional programs to support you. This morning, we're going to review some of the new and expanded benefits of OneSource Center membership. So today's agenda, Beth will explain our new tiered membership structure and an overview of the basic and premium benefits. And for those of you who are not familiar with our common goods store, Beth will also share some information about that and our voucher program. Amanda manages all of our consulting work, and she will highlight the nonprofit and financial checkups that we offer. And then I'll jump back in with a high-level overview of the retirement and health insurance plans, and also an exciting new conflict resolution package, and then just a bit about a partnership with P&G to offer free Coursera licenses. So now I'll pass to Beth, who will tell you more about our new membership tiers, and hopefully Beth will unmute herself so she can start talking.
There we go. Hi, I'm Beth Yantek. I am your membership coordinator. I will still be helping you with selections in the common goods store, but I'm also responsible for maintaining your corporate records with us. So this year, this chart shows that we are offering 2 tiers of membership, our basic and our premium selections. Most of you are familiar with our basic membership. That really hasn't changed. You have access to the common goods store. You can get up to 10 vouchers for your clients to use. If you haven't taken advantage of the annual nonprofit checkup, that's something that you should probably check into. You know, we've all been through a lot in the past couple years, and we want to make sure that you're in a good position to excel. We also have available for that basic membership the access to Good 360 products. Sometimes you would choose to have bulk products sent directly to you. I can show you how to do that with your membership in Good 360 through us. We also offer trainings throughout the year, and your basic membership will give you a limited number of opportunities there to take them for a discounted price. One of the things this year we're going to be having is the opportunity to give you membership cards. So after your membership has been completed, your application process has been completed, I will send you out 2 membership cards. That way your personal shoppers can come into the store, and whoever's here, if it's not me, will know which organization to have the sale with. Because we're able to do this for you this year, your employees will be able to pay with a credit or debit card. If you choose to have the corporation invoiced for their sales, we can still do that. Be glad to do that for you. And also you can pay your invoices online once you receive them. So some other choices there that we have not been able to offer in the past. The vouchers, you will get up to 10 vouchers for at the basic level. That's $250 worth of vouchers. In additional memberships, can we see the next slide, please, about the the premium partnership memberships? In here, the vouchers you'll have available are up to 20, and they are renewable. As long as we have the grant funding to accommodate that, you will be able to access additional vouchers for your individuals. Christy and Amanda will have a little bit more information about the checkups that are available and the new plans that we're going to be able to offer in programs. We're going to be able to offer you employee benefits that have not been accessible by the nonprofit community before. So I'm very excited about being able to offer you that. For those of you who are current members, you are familiar with the Common Good Store. Through the Furniture Bank and the Marketplace, we are able to get great products into the hands of our nonprofits to help sustain your organization. If you are looking for furniture, we have a great selection of desks, chairs, bookcases, just about anything you would need to fill an office. We also get some soft seating in for our residential facilities. The Furniture Bank is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. And we also offer the opportunity to shop from our Marketplace shelves. These shelves are stocked by corporate overstock. We are not a thrift store, so we're not taking donations in for used product, but we are able to furnish in a residence that maybe is moving from an individual that's moving from transitional to more permanent residence. We would be able to offer them everything from the kitchen through bedding and just about everything in between. We really do encourage our individuals to shop here first, because the value of our products are priced at 1/3 of the retail product price. Then we are always able to give you a fair value, a more than fair value for the products that we have. I just want to share with you a little bit more about the voucher program. For the past 2 years, OneSource has been able to provide our agencies with these vouchers, and they're $25 a piece. We have been able, with grant funding, to provide them to your agency. The agency then passes them off to their clients, and they can come shop at the Common Good Store. You decide how much your client needs and when they would get them. And then the client can shop for personal choice things all the time. Great way to make outfitting a new residence easy for everyone. And now I'm going to pass this off to Amanda, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about our organizational benefits.
Thanks, Beth, and thanks everybody for being here this morning. My name is Amanda Lynn Barker. I'm the Director of Consulting Services with OneSource. I'm going to give you all a high-level overview of 2 of our organizational assessments. The first I'll cover is called the Nonprofit Checkup, and it's available to all of our member organizations. The second assessment is a financial checkup, and this one is a premium member benefit. So let's take a look first at the Nonprofit Checkup. Our Nonprofit Checkup is an adaptation of the Marguerite Casey Foundation Organizational Capacity Assessment Tool. This particular assessment tool is unique in that it was developed specifically for nonprofits, and it's the result of substantial research into the experience of nonprofit organizations across the United States. For local use, we've revised the original version with permission from the foundation to add questions related specifically to diversity, equity, and inclusion. We've used this tool so far with multiple organizations across Cincinnati and have received positive feedback. One of our recent nonprofit checkup clients is a local organization that empowers children who are currently experiencing homelessness. As a result of this checkup, this particular organization realized that it has a solid foundation in program staffing and operations, and that it has opportunities to leverage its board to increase revenue potential. This tool, it's not meant to be a report card, nor is it meant to overload your plate with an overwhelming number of to-do lists. Its most important purpose is to stimulate conversation and dialogue about your organization's current situation and needs, and to help you set realistic priorities. To complete this assessment, you and another representative from your organization, preferably a board member or another member of your executive committee, will be paired with a OneSource consultant. With the consultant, you'll measure 5 capacity elements of your organization, including leadership, adaptability, management, operations, and DEI. We can help you identify what you're doing really well as an organization and also where there may be areas for improvements. We can also help you set some goals and priorities based on the results of the checkup and how it aligns with your current strategic plan. The total value of the nonprofit checkup is $1,200, and again, it's available at no cost to all of our member organizations. Our next assessment is a premium member benefit, and it's a review of your financial operations. This is actually a brand new service for us in 2023, and we're really pleased to be able to offer it in the community. We've partnered with Forvis, a private financial accounting firm, to evaluate your organization's financial health using best practices from nonprofit financial management. A licensed CPA will review your materials and engage in a conversation with you, and then provide professional recommendations to help your organization take its financial health to the next step. Some questions that you or your CFO will explore with the CPA include: is your income sufficient to cover the real cost of programming? How does your mission-oriented spending compare against total expenses? Is your budgeting realistic and documented? And is the budget intentionally set to build cash reserves? At the end of the review, you'll gain insight into some common financial capacity errors within the nonprofit sector. The assessment's designed to be very high level, and the review with the CPA will take approximately 90 minutes to 2 hours. The total value of the financial checkup is $750, and again, it's available at no cost to our premium members. So we're now going to transition back to Christy Brown for benefits related to health insurance and retirement plans.
Okay, so some other valuable premium member benefits include, first is a retirement plan at no cost to the agency. So this is a great benefit for your employees to save for retirement with pre-tax dollars. This would be a 403B plan, which is similar to 401ks, but 403B plans are offered only to nonprofits and schools, and agencies have the option, but they're not required to make a matching contribution. So we're working with Ameriprise Financial in Vidant Wealth Partners, David Gurman there, who I think is on the line here with us on the session. We're working with them to offer that benefit. Then there's been just a huge amount of interest with help with health insurance. So we're working with Assured Partners and Dick Beatty, I think, is also on the call here, to offer a semi-association health plan to nonprofits. So this is a self-funded plan with an added fully insured stop-loss coverage. The really great part about this plan is that if an agency does not use all of their deposits for the coverage in a year, it rolls over to reduce the rates for the next year. As a self-funded plan, though, it is not bound by the Affordable Care Act rules, and so health histories may be required, and not all agencies may qualify. But there is a backup option for agencies that don't qualify or that might find it still too expensive. So you can learn more about all the options by talking to Nick Beatty. So we've really worked diligently to respond to requests for help in this area. OneSource Center and Leadership Council are working together on this to offer this affordable healthcare option. At OneSource, we're participating ourselves starting January 1st, and we are realizing savings of about 15% over the previous plan that we were enrolled in. So health insurance, it's just a very complicated area, which I certainly can't fully cover in this short session, but our partners at Assured Partners, Nick Beatty, can work with you to more fully explain your options. Another premium benefit, which I'm really excited about, is with the Greater Cincinnati Conflict Resolution Program. The average employee in the US spends 2.8 hours, that's a statistic I didn't know, per week dealing with conflict. So these are just obviously hours that could be more productively used with positive results. And so we're working with the Greater Cincinnati Conflict Resolution Program. That's a new nonprofit to offer a very attractive array of conflict resolution services, including some group training, mediation services, and personalized services based on your needs. There'll be a workshop at the end of this month, just a kickoff workshop where we'll just do a regular training, small training, 3-hour training. But then you can sign up for additional group trainings, mediation services, et cetera, as a member benefit. Lastly, we'll be working with partners to offer a robust training schedule this year with professional development opportunities. And in partnership with Procter & Gamble, we have 1,500 Coursera licenses available to distribute to nonprofits. So if you aren't familiar with Coursera, you can learn more about that and there's a link on our webpage. So there's an overwhelming number of courses available. And if you're interested in this, we'll work with your agency to curate an agency-specific selection of courses to meet your training needs. So we'll have a benefits fair at the end of February, on February 28th. We'll be sending information out about that, but we'll have our partners there who we're working with so that you can visit and learn more about all these services. But certainly in the meantime, if you're very interested, you could contact them directly before that date. So this is a lot to digest, obviously, and this is a very short session to go over it. So the benefits chart that you see here and details about each of these benefits is available on our website under Become a Member. So you can click through there and read a little bit more. And we also look for ways you're always looking for ways to serve the community. So if you have suggestions for benefits that would be of interest, please let us know. We continue to add benefits and to look at how we can be of more service and help to all of you. So now I'll pass back to Beth and she'll let you know how do you sign up? How do you become a member?
Hey, with new benefits, a new pricing structure is in place. We have expanded our first level of benefits available to you for every agency that is under $500,000 per year. It used to be 150. So we've really been able to capture a lot of our agencies in this price level. Your basic price would be $75 and for the premium, $150. I don't need to read the chart for you, but this will kind of give you an indication of where you fit as an agency into the membership tiers. Also, keep in mind that number that we grab for your agency annual budget comes from line 12 of your annual 990 submission. Those, you don't have to provide that for us. We have access to the submissions. Yeah, they're a good year late, but we will take a look at that to determine what level you should be at. If you are sending in the 990 postcard, you're under $50,000 anyways, and you would be eligible for that basic tier 1 level, and you would choose either basic or premium for yourself. What's next? Well, we have created an online application that you can access through our website under Become a Member. It is a very simple form. You'll be familiar with it if you have filled it out before. If you have not filled it out before, you will find it very easy to go through and line by line provide us the information that we need. At the end of that application process, you will be asked to decide either pay directly at that time, or you can choose to have us invoice you, which we'd be glad to do. We do need to have all members submit this information again. So if you are a returning member, you still need to go to the website and click the link that says become a member and complete that documentation. This will allow us the opportunity to update all of our records. If you have any changes in your leadership, we will be able to capture that and make sure that we are getting the right information to you. This also, when your application comes in, we will check through to make sure that you are getting the right emails from us on a weekly or monthly basis, your choice. And we will complete our side of that process by creating your membership cards and sending them out to you with a welcome letter that allows you to know that everything is complete and your application is ready to go. As we look forward to getting those applications in and getting them completed, please feel free to continue to access the Common Good Store as you have in the past. If you have not visited us yet, you should come down and take a look at what we have available for you. And we are at 936 Dalton Avenue. That's in the Queensgate area. Very easy access, free parking right off the highway. So we would welcome that opportunity for you to come and visit us again.
Okay, so thank you for attending. We have some contact information here on the screen, and this will all be followed up with an email. You'll be getting an email with the same information. We'll also have a recording of this on our website and a link for that in the email that we'll send to you. For those of you who may have joined late, we were keeping strictly on time with this because we wanted to make sure that we allowed for some time for Q&A and also to let you get back to your normal daily work. But we wanted to leave some time for questions and see what we can do there. But all this information will be on sent out in an email, link to the training, to this recording, and just go to our website. It's got a lot more detail there that follows up with, a lot of, we've been working hard on getting the website updated as well, so that you have adequate information there. So we've really been working hard. We feel like we've been offering, putting together a package of some really stellar benefits for you all. We hope you take advantage of them. And now I guess we'll open it up to some questions and see whether we have, let me get back to my other screen, whether there's any questions. Let me look in the chat. Is there anything there? Thank you. If you have any questions. So we also have Nick Beatty from Assured Partners and David Gurman from Fident Wealth Partners online. If you have any questions specifically about that, obviously they're not going to be able to go into great detail, but if anyone has any questions, or Nick or David, if you want to unmute yourself and introduce yourselves at all.
Hi, Christy. Thanks, David Gearman. Glad to be on this call, and a lot of really good information, and looking forward to seeing how we can help nonprofits with their retirement needs for their associates. And that's a great way also to help retain associates in this market, is helping them have programs in place such as you're offering now, Christy, through OneSource.
Nick, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks,
on, Nick?
I appreciate it. I'm going to mirror what David said on some of that. We, in this market today, finding help and keeping associates is the #1 priority. But I also want to mirror some of the direct messages that are being sent and saying that we're very fortunate to have OneSource Center for all these nonprofits in this area. And we're happy to partner with Christy and her staff over there. And we do have a unique program that no other broker has in anywhere inside the state or in neighboring states. So it is a unique solution. We're excited to meet with the members, talk more in detail about how we might be able to help. So feel free to reach out anytime. We are open book and would love to have conversations with anybody.
Okay. Carrie Holland has asked a question about, is this insurance available to use marketplace funds to help pay for? And that gets into the complicated stuff of, so the The self-funded plan does not use marketplace opportunities, but there's a secondary option. I didn't want to go into all of that. It gets quite complicated, but there is another option that you can use marketplace plans and still subsidize for your employees. So Nick can get into all of that detail. I've been learning more about insurance than I ever thought that I would need to know. And I still don't quite get it all, but that's what I said. Beth and I have been working. And one thing too about the insurance is that as we get more agencies, more lives covered, more people participating in the semi-association plan, I'm not sure whether it's a benefit to how do we really explain it, but we have more abilities, I guess, and more flexibility, more opportunities in the plan as it grows. So right now it's a very small plan because we just kicked it off, but we will as we grow, and that's why we're trying to work with Leadership Council, working with some of the agencies in Dayton. How can we grow the plan so that we all benefit more as a community? Insurance certainly is one of those tricky things that is just difficult. So any other questions in the chat? How do you start the process to start the assessments? So you just, in terms of starting the process to have the premium membership, you can just go online and you choose premium membership and sign up. So we did try to make it easier. We've got an online form now, so you can do it all online. Even at the end of the online form, you have a choice of just paying online with a credit card, or you can choose to be invoiced, and we'll follow up with an invoice. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for everyone to go through all of that and make it pretty seamless. And these membership cards, hopefully that will make checkout a little easier. I know there's been a couple of times where everyone is, agencies have very close names, and so it's hard to keep you all straight sometimes. So this will make it easier, and then you can just give your membership card to whoever wants to come in from your agency to shop. If you feel like you need more than 2 cards, just contact us and we can make some additional cards for you. But then that makes it easier. I know sometimes in the past it's been hard when someone wants to use a personal card because you don't have a corporate card, but we haven't been taking personal cards in the past. So now, it doesn't matter if they pay with a personal card and get reimbursed by the agency, that's fine as well. Also wanted to clarify a little bit on the voucher program, just to be clear that the vouchers are grant funded. So it's at no cost to the agency and no cost to the end clients that you give them to. So that's really a premium benefit that you join and you automatically get $250 for the vouchers to give. It is meant for for your clients, though, not for the agency to come in and shop for themselves. Obviously, we're not going to give you a membership and then give you $250. But before the grant funding is for individuals in need to get started. A lot of those are immigrant and refugees, people coming out of transitional housing, but anybody that's in need, as you determine as the agency, you're the screener for that and determine who needs and how much they need and can distribute those vouchers to people. So if there's no other questions, in terms of getting the organizational assessment, you would contact Amanda and she will get that started for you. That was another question. Same thing with the financial assessment. You contact Amanda and she will get that all set up. And in terms of membership, your membership, if you are a member currently, your membership will extend through the end of January to give you time to get the paperwork in for the new membership year. And we have discontinued the open shopping days. Now it's a member benefit for the furniture bank. That's open to the public now, so you can certainly tell your friends and neighbors that the furniture is available for the public to buy, or other companies, but it isn't restricted to nonprofits only. However, non-members or the public would be paying a premium price. It's a higher price. The nonprofits get a certain, a huge discount by shopping. Other questions? And find out if you have a membership, you just contact Beth. Beth's wonderful. She knows everyone and can just look that up easily and let you know if your membership has expired. If the memberships have been going January to December now. We were staggering them through the year. Now it's December through January or January through December. So if you joined last year, your membership will continue for a 13th month. It will continue through the end of this month while you have a chance to get your membership information in. And yes, the cards will be mailed to you unless you're coming in. We'll just hand them to you if you come in. How do you know? I think if I haven't answered your question, because there's a lot of text here, certainly just unmute yourself and ask your question. Because I think I've answered everything.
Oh, actually, I was wondering, so if we don't have clients that can use the vouchers, can we donate our vouchers to another organization?
No. No, it's for each individual, each organization has to use, all the member benefits. And that's one of the things on the membership application. It's got the basic rules is that each organization uses their own member benefits and doesn't, shop for somebody else or doesn't give their vouchers to someone else. Any other questions?
Can you repeat the details about the last Wednesday of the month open shopping?
Okay, this past year, we offered the last Wednesday of the month to just any nonprofit agency could come in and yes, had to bring in your paperwork and do shopping on just that last Wednesday. We've discontinued that this year. So now you to shop, you have to be a member. Except for the furniture bank. The furniture bank, you can come in and shop for the furniture bank. The marketplace, there are certain rules required on the marketplace that don't have restrictions on those goods. And so those are not available to the public, but the furniture is. Just would be, if you're not a member, it would be at a higher price. And certainly, I think that, most people, if they, the membership fees are still very reasonable, you end up making your money back in one service area. So, and we've got a plethora of service areas available this year. So hopefully everyone will find good benefit here. Anything else? Was there another screen, Lindsay, that we were going to follow up on? Okay, yeah, just next steps. Certainly, we're here all the time. We're always here to email or call us with questions. You can go to the website, click on Become a Member. There's a lot of information there. The online application. If you want to print the application instead, there is a PDF version. Attend the benefits fair at the end of February and tell your nonprofit friends and colleagues about us. Send them a recording of the webinar. Stay in touch. If you decide you want to join, but you're not sure about the premium membership, the membership or the benefits fair not happening until February 28th. We've been really scrambling to put all these things together for you. So, February 28th is down the road. If you're waiting to decide on the premium membership to talk to somebody, you can certainly reach out to Nick or David ahead of time, or any of our partners ahead of time to get information. But if you haven't quite decided about the premium membership, you can upgrade your membership to a premium if you join at a basic level and then decide later that you really want the premium benefit, you can upgrade membership. So, all right. Well, we will have this available online or in an email. We'll follow up with a bunch of these links that we talked about here. I know it's been a lot of information in a short amount of time, but we figured that membership benefits wasn't, you were all busy people. We wanted to get through this, but definitely wanted to share all this because we're quite excited ourselves about all the new things we're able to offer. And we all just, our tagline is together, we build a community, a thriving community for all. And we truly believe that, that working in partnership with all of you, we're able to make our community a stronger and better place for all of us. So thank you for joining. Again, any questions, just give us a call.